Hello everyone. So today, this is a quick video showing you how I'm connecting my squares for the Quilt of Ages crochet along. We had a live video a little while ago and I was telling you how I did it, and some people wanted to use this method. So I'm going to show you in detail how to do it. You can join the squares however you want to. You can do the single crochet join. You do get a little bit of a ridge on the back, or you can do like a slip stitch join, however. But what I do is like a chain single crochet. Let me try to get this here so you can see it. It looks like that when you pull it, but it, kind of changes. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this done, or get it started and show you. Now you'll notice I have a little hole right here. That is so that I can remember to keep my crocheting right here in camera view so that you can see it. Okay, so this is simple joining, what I like to do. Makes me feel like I'm crocheting and not sewing ends together. Basically, each stitch is going to be worked between the squares. So I'm going to single crochet like in the corner here. Then I'm going to do a chain 2. And I'm going to single crochet, just somewhere here in the corner, like right there. And then I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to do a single crochet here in between these two squares. Then I'm going to do a chain 2 and single crochet over here between these squares. And I'm going to keep doing that back and forth. All right, so let me just get my chocolate yarn here. And so I kind of slip stitch and pull that through. Now I'm going to do my single crochet, chain 2, and then we'll do that over here. Single crochet, chain 2, and I'm going to come back on this side between those two squares and just do a single crochet. Now I'm going to kind of move these so that it's easier for me to do it. So the back sides are together of these two squares. You can see I have not woven in my ends yet. My husband usually does that for me. I've tried to get him to crochet, but he won't learn to crochet. All right, so now I'm going to do the chain 2, and I'm going to go back here between those two squares and single crochet. Then I'm going to do chain 2, and I'll be between these two squares and single crochet, chain 2. Going back here, you just want to make sure that you don't miss a square, because then you'll have to start over, and I have done that a time or two. So that's all I'm doing, and I will keep the video going till we're done with this one, just so that you can see. All right. And I like this one because I don't know, it's flexible, I guess, for lack of a better word. I don't have to match the sides stitch by stitch and worry if I'm off a stitch. With the single crochet, when you join them together, you have that ridge, and I don't really like that. For the when you do the slip stitch, I don't know, it's just not crocheting, so it can be a little tedious. This doesn't seem bad to me at all. I just kind of feel like I'm crocheting. I started this because at one point we were going to do a chain link afghan, like not a chain link, a charm bracelet. And so there was going to be, and we still may do it, but a whole bunch of different squares, and then they were joined together like this, only instead of doing this chain 2 in between, I was doing a chain 5 in silver. Oops, let me get that in there, to kind of look like a charm bracelet, like a silver charm bracelet. Well, I'm getting a little bit back, so let me go here. And this is my problem. I get so involved in the crochet in here, I forget to keep where I'm at. That's why I cut that little hole in the sheet so that I could try to remember it to stay within that hole. All right, just back and forth here. It has really, really been nice seeing all of the different color combinations for this Quilt of Ages crochet along. Now, right now, it is April 2022, and the crochet along started April 1st. It is free and runs for 6 months. You can go to thecrochetcouch.com, and then at the top, oh, my yarn's kind of stuck here. You can go to the top and see our crochet along page, and that has links for all of the patterns. After the crochet along is over, you know, then the patterns are available to buy, but they are free while we're doing it to anybody that wants to participate. So this one is called the Quilt of Ages. It is 12 squares done in corner to corner. And we still have one running that we started January 1st, the Mother Crochet Along. It's done sort of in a subway tile art sort of a thing. And it looks nice. It runs for 6 months, so it'll end June 30th. But that one's running now too. All right, here. Almost done to the end. And this will be how I do, you know, all of these squares. Because the Afghan has sort of a border, or not sort of, it actually does have a border already built in. This one I won't put a border on. But some of the other ones I do. Just kind of depends on the Afghan and how much of a hurry I'm in to get it done. So I see that I do need to learn to keep the crocheting out in front of me and not bring it up close to me. Hopefully, since this is just the same thing over and over, you're not missing anything. All right, wait. I can see my hook is pretty. Use a Susan Bates hook. It's pretty tattered. I've got a lot of other hooks, but I don't know. I keep going back to this one. I like it. It's a size H. It's my favorite size. Although when I do the bobbles, I go up to an I. And then the single crochets and the Tunisians, we'll be doing those with different hooks. Maybe some mosaic and some filet. Alrighty. Almost done here. 1, 2. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now this last one just kind of in between the double crochets there. And then the same here in between those last ones. And pull it up. And then you got them stitched together. And then, you know, it's a little holey. So if you don't like a holey blanket, you might not want to do it this way. I feel like it doesn't really matter. Like if you've ever covered up with, say, a granny square Afghan, you can tell that they're very holey, but they're also warm, so you're good. So this is square 3 that I just finished. You do want to pay attention. I will tell you this when you are sewing some of these together. If you notice, like say right here, this square only has one row of a brown border. That's because it's going to meet with another square on top. Whereas over here, this has, well, you can't hardly tell it, but it's a two row brown border. It's because this is the end. So around the whole Afghan, there will be a border. Oh, maybe it's 3. Does kind of look like 3. But anyway, so you'll want to keep that in mind when you're sewing these together so that you don't get them sewed together wrong. But anyway, that's how I crochet these together. You are more than welcome to, do it however you want to, of course. And I would love to see yours posted in the group as well. Can't wait to see all of the different color combinations. There's been some gorgeous ones so far. All right, more videos coming soon, guys.